8 years ago, we launched a global study of high growth in companies, investigating the importance of 3 strategies known to drive it: creating new markets, serving broader stakeholder needs, and changing the rules of the game. What we found surprised us. Although each of those approaches did boost growth at the organizations we studied, there was a 4th driver we hadn't considered at all: purpose. Companies have long been encouraged to build purpose into what they do, but usually it's talked about as an add-on, a way to create shared value, improve employee morale and commitment, give back to the community, and help the environment. But as we worked with the high-growth companies in our study and beyond, we began to recognize that many of them had moved purpose from the periphery of their strategy to its core, where, with committed leadership and financial investment, they had used it to generate sustained, profitable growth, stay relevant in a rapidly changing world, and deepen ties with their stakeholders. 2 critical roles. In the course of our research, we talked to scores of C-level executives. They worked at 28 companies in the United States, Europe, and India that had had an average compound annual growth rate of 30% or more in the previous 5 years. What we learned from these conversations was that purpose played 2 important strategic roles. It helped companies redefine the playing field, and it allowed them to reshape the value proposition. And that, in turn, enabled them to overcome the challenges of slowing growth and declining profitability. Role 1: redefining the playing field. What's a key difference between low-growth and high-growth companies? The former spend most of their time fighting for market share on one playing field, which naturally restricts their growth potential. And because most aggressive battles take place in industries that are slowing down, gains in market share come at a high cost, often eroding profits and competitive advantage as offerings become commoditized. High-growth companies, by contrast, don't feel limited to their current playing field. Instead, they think about whole ecosystems, where connected interests and relationships among multiple stakeholders create more opportunities. But these firms don't approach ecosystems haphazardly. They let purpose be their guide. Consider the different strategies adopted by the 2 leading companies in the pet food industry: Nestle Purina Pet Care, the largest player in North America, and Mars Pet Care, the global leader. The companies have defined very similar purposes for themselves: Better with Pets, Purina, and A Better World for Pets, Mars Pet Care. And both want to develop new products that will help customers improve their pets' health. But Purina has continued to focus on the pet food playing field and is applying purpose in some inspiring social initiatives, whereas Mars Pet Care is using purpose to propel its expansion in the broader field of pet health.